Welcome to the Best Startup Idea Ever podcast, where bold, unique, and highly practical startup ideas are inspired by everyday needs. Today, you'll discover a set of sensory patches and stress relief keychains that help improve focus through simple, calming touches. Next is a bra alternative, soft, non-sticky covers that fit all body types, offering comfort and confidence without wires. And finally, the caffeine test kit for coffee, once featured on Shark Tank, helping you quickly check if your morning coffee is truly coffee. Each idea is a creative way to solve small everyday problems and open the door to big opportunities. Let's get started. Story 1. Have you ever felt like you needed something, just a tiny thing, to help you stay calm in the chaos of life? Not a long vacation. Not a quiet meditation session. Just something small enough to fit in your pocket, but strong enough to help you breathe easier. Calm strips, small, simple-looking stickers, are becoming a real source of relief for millions of people trying to find calm in their everyday lives. When calm can be touched, calm strips are not medicine. They're not a meditation app. They are textured sensory stickers designed to help people calm down, reduce anxiety, and stay focused. The idea is incredibly simple. When you feel anxious or overwhelmed, you lightly rub your finger over a textured surface, like playing with a smooth stone or pressing a stress ball. That small tactile action has an immediate calming effect on the nervous system. But what makes calm strips truly special isn't just the texture, it's how they've turned a feeling into a product. Small, but powerful calm strips don't take up space. You can stick them on your phone, notebook, desk, or even attach them to a keychain. They are reusable, leave no sticky residue, and don't distract or interrupt your tasks. You might be in a meeting, studying, standing in a long line, or sitting on a noisy airplane. Just touching a calm strip can feel like dropping an anchor that keeps you from being swept away by your emotions. No need to plan a digital detox. No need to turn off your phone for 3 hours. Sometimes, all it takes is one sticker, smaller than a credit card, to bring you back to peace. When a product becomes part of healing, what's amazing is, calm strips didn't come from a high-tech lab. They came from a very real human need in a world that's just too loud. Parents with hyperactive kids, office workers under pressure, students stressed from exams, even older adults dealing with anxiety, all can find a small anchor that helps them stay calm and focused. Calm strips made a strong impression on Shark Tank, not just because of their design, but because they don't just sell a product, they sell the ability to regain emotional control, in a subtle and judgment-free way. Startup lesson: small doesn't mean weak. The calm strip story is a great reminder for anyone looking to start a business. Pay attention to tiny behaviors and personal habits, they can hide big market needs. A good product doesn't have to be complex, it just has to address the right feeling at the right time. And most importantly, success doesn't always come from big ideas, but from staying true to a real value. Calm strips have shown that a product, with no sound, no flashing lights, no Bluetooth connection, can still help millions of people rediscover the calm they've forgotten. So what about you? Does your idea touch a real human feeling? Because sometimes, starting a business isn't about inventing the future. It's about helping people live more easily right now. Story 2. Do you remember the first feeling of finally breathing out after a long day wearing a bra? That moment of freedom, relief, and sometimes, even salvation. But why do we have to wait until the end of the day to feel that way? Cake's Body, a brand born from that exact moment, asked a bold question: how can women feel free, comfortable, and confident, all day long? When comfort becomes the goal, the two founders, Taylor Capuano and Casey Serai, didn't just want to create a bra alternative. They wanted to design a feeling of lightness, ease, and no more red marks on your skin after taking off your clothes. Their product: a nipple cover that doesn't stick, doesn't need glue, and doesn't hurt when you remove it. No clasps, no underwires, no tight padding. Just flexibility, softness, and gentle support, so comfortable, you might forget you're wearing it. Smart design. From the heart of the user, Cake's body understood one important thing: every body is different. Every curve, every movement is unique. So their product wasn't based on standard sizes, but on real comfort. Their covers are reusable, washable, easy to carry, and, most importantly, don't cause irritation or allergic reactions like many traditional silicone options. With every product, they're not just selling an accessory. They are offering freedom from social pressure and the outdated idea that beauty must fit a mold. From personal problem to global market, the amazing part: Cake's body didn't come from a big fashion house. Not a billion-dollar corporation. It started with real women and their daily discomfort, when they simply couldn't find something comfortable for their chest. From a living room idea, Cake's body gained attention from the community, media, and even investors, not through flashy marketing, but because their product answered a real, unmet need. Startup lesson: discomfort is opportunity. The story of Cake's body is a reminder to anyone with a startup idea. Personal discomfort might be your biggest opportunity to innovate. If you've ever thought, why hasn't anyone made this for me? Maybe you should be the one to create it. The market is full of products, but always short on real feelings. And in the end, remember, you don't have to change the whole world to build a successful business. You just have to change one small experience, enough to make people feel seen. Cake's body isn't just a product story, it's a story of personal freedom. Freedom from judgment. Freedom from pain. Freedom to be yourself, no matter what you wear. So, what about you? Who is your idea setting free? And from what? Story 3. Are you sure the cup of coffee you're holding is really caffeine-free? It may sound funny, but for people who are sensitive to caffeine, that's a serious question. And that's exactly why Caffeindicator was created, a small but very smart idea that helps you answer clearly: is there caffeine in this drink? When a simple question creates a whole new market, Caffeindicator is not a high-tech lab device or a complicated machine. It's a quick test kit, similar to a strip test, letting you know in just a few seconds whether your coffee contains caffeine. This small thing solves a very real problem. More and more people are choosing to drink decaf coffee without caffeine, but mistakes during brewing still happen, at home, in coffee shops, or even at the office. For those who are caffeine sensitive, pregnant, in medical treatment, or simply trying to sleep better, even a small mistake can lead to a sleepless night. Small, convenient, and doesn't interrupt your coffee moment. Caffeindicator's product is extremely easy to use. Just drop a few drops of your coffee onto the test surface. If caffeine is present, a color change will appear. No machines, no app, no Wi-Fi needed. Just a fast, simple test, and then you can enjoy your coffee, knowing it's exactly what you asked for. Startup lesson: small but on point. Caffeindicator didn't invent something huge or complex. They simply noticed a gap in user behavior and turned it into a real product. There are many testing devices. There are many tracking apps. But very few tools help users make a decision instantly, at the moment they need it most. And that's why Caffeindicator impressed investors on Shark Tank, raised $200,000 for 50% equity, and opened a new path in the world of personal testing tools. Big ideas don't need to be loud, just well-timed. What's interesting is, Caffeindicator didn't create a market, they spotted a forgotten need. They didn't compete on flavor, brand, or how coffee is roasted. They simply offered certainty, and sometimes, that's all a customer truly wants. So what can startups learn from this? Value doesn't come from being complex, it comes from being timely and relevant. Instead of competing with giants, try solving what they've overlooked. And if you can make customers feel safe and certain, even a tiny product can win their trust and money. Caffeindicator proves one thing: Not all innovation needs to be loud. Sometimes, quiet and helpful is more powerful. So, what about you? Have you noticed a small problem in everyday life that, if solved, could become the start of your very own business? Thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you find best idea ever stories inspiring or valuable lessons, please share them with your friends. Don't forget to follow the channel to continue exploring other bold startup journeys with me. See you in the next episode, where every idea, no matter where it comes from, can become the seed of a big dream.